Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Scumdogs Kennel. I'm Chris Williams, and I have a great show planned for us. While we wait for people to get into the chat, let me go off and show you some of my artwork from my own upcoming graphic novel, Scumdogs. Okay, let's get it up here. Let's do this. Here we are. Let me go over to the share screen while we wait for people to get into the chat. Let's see. Let's see this. Let me go over to share screen, and we're ready. Here we have a page with Buick Starpoon on it, the idiot space captain who's a parody of Duke from G.I. Joe, as well as James T. Kirk from Star Trek. As I said, Scumdogs is a parody of 80s cartoons, and this is our hero. Well, he's the arch enemy to Deathmug, so that makes him the hero. Here, let me show some more artwork. Let me go down here. Here's the black and white artwork for that page. Let's compare them. You can see I really did well coloring it. You can see the black and white artwork looks great here. Pretty good. Now, let's see. Let me get some more artwork up here. Here's Hair Metal Doctor, the pinup for him, and here is Miss Breasty Melons. Both of them are part of the Scumdogs. And who are the Scumdogs? As I said, they're a parody of 80s cartoons, and as I said, this is Buick Starpoon, who leads his team in the Space Forces, which is composed of Girl Friday, Beach Pounder, Roadhog, and Blast Tank. You'll love them. They have epic battles against the actual villains, who are named the Scumdogs. And the Scumdogs team is composed of, parodies of popular villains from 80s cartoons. Before I go further with that, Buick Starpoon's team is basically a parody of characters from G.I. Joe, and you'll love them. But the Scumdogs themselves, as I said, they're parodies of villains from 80s cartoons. We have Deathmug, the guy in purple. We also have Murder Mouth and Sloppy. The blue guy with the top hat is Murder Mouth, and Sloppy being the pink guy. The two guys behind them are just another couple of Scumdogs. You'll learn what they are. That's E.T. Allen and another. As I said, in the future, the Scumdogs are basically people who trade in their humanity for superpowers to compete in sporting events. Only these guys got banned from sports, so they become supervillains. They use the name still because they might as well. They could. As I said, Deathmug is your classic 80s cartoon villain. He's an overbearing, arrogant ass who decided to take over the world, while Murder Mouth and Sloppy are a parody of Bebop and Rocksteady. There is idiot henchmen who do as he says, but screw up. You'll love them. Don't feel too bad for what's happening in this first cover. This is only the first of several variant covers you can back on Indiegogo when I have it up. Those little guys they're chasing down are the Snores. They're my parody of the Smurfs. You can see they live in carrot houses and stuff like that. Don't feel too bad for them. They're evil little jerks. So he's chasing them down. He's being a villain here. It's pretty good. Got a great artwork. And then we have Hair Metal Doctor here, who's another of the Scumdogs and stuff like that. He's a mad scientist, crossed over with a hair metal musician. You can see the black and white line art here. It came up pretty good. Good. And here we have Miss Breasty Melons, who's like the Baroness from G.I. Joe. Oh, yeah. Joe and stuff. Like that. As you can see, it looks pretty good. Her artwork comes look pretty good. She's a parody of a character from G.I. Joe, but she, instead of being an overbearing, instead of being a villain, she's more of a party girl. And I thought it'd be funny. Yeah. She looks pretty hot. Looks pretty good. Let's go back over here, and I can show you the fully colored pinups. As I've said before, this pinup here is going to be used as a variant cover to my graphic novel. It came out that well. It will also be out on a T-shirt along with other pinups of the Scumdogs for you from Crypto Fashion before the comic book comes out. So I can pretty much put that on there. Looks good, huh? And here's the fully colored version of Miss Breasty Mullins. Not bad, huh? Yeah. Let's see. Oh, we have someone watching us. Before I do my Let's Play, we could also go over and look at some Indiegogos. Again. Here we have this. Let's do this. Ooh, got some new stuff up here, huh? Hallowed Harvest, a Mythverse comic anthology. Not bad. Not bad at all. You know, I could decide just to not do my Let's Play and do it tomorrow or stuff while we go and have some more fun. Omnibus Press 25 Years, a hardcover collection of powerful art produced by Omnibus Press through its first quarter century. Ooh, looks good. 1,923, 60 days left. Not bad. We also have Xeno Read Comics and let's see, other stuff to look at. We have Forsaken Gods comic, which is continuing to do well. We have Dan Fraga doing well. We also have other stuff. We have The Lost Pages, which has made 26,760, so that's good for it. Napalm Brothers issue 2, so 30 days left. Daily return with more epic action. Not bad. Stomp Comic Book 1 Remastered has made 4,085, so that's good for it. What to look at next? Let's do this. Oh, I meant to do this. This. Here we are. Captain Love, Rise of the Pirate King, Chapter 2 has made 1,396, nearly fully funded with 28 days left. Starring Sonya Devarax exclusive is made, it's fully funded now, 542. Black Ops Hapaka doing well. Impossible Stars graphic novels made 48,621. Elysian Fields, not bad. Doing good. Kozar Descend to Madness has 2 days left. It's made 25,476. So that is good right there. Let's see. Let's go back here. Anyone else watching us? So maybe I should start my Let's Play now. And stuff. Look at some of my artwork. Could look at some more. Let's see. Like this page here, where we have Papa Snore, my parody of Papa Smurf from the Smurfs, who has been thrown into the mud and is so angry he yells. And we also have the picture of the Scumdogs here racing past this statue and all the stuff in it. We have Death Mug, Sloppy, and Murder Mouth right there, as well as E.T. Allen and another of the Scumdogs right there. Looks pretty good, huh? All right. Now that we had this, maybe I should start thinking about going over here and starting my Let's Play. Or I could maybe continue doing this. I did say maybe make this another Let's live stream where I just talk about stuff that's on Indiegogo and stuff, as well as going over and maybe looking at bounding into comics. Oh, you could leave me a chat to say if you want me to do my Let's Play now or sometime. Sword Art Online announces new anime series, Sword Art Online Pro. Let's see. Swimmer Div says all the elements for together. And it says Mask will appear alongside J. Joe in an upcoming live action film. How boring. Remember Tom Cruise being considered to play alternate version of Iron Man and Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. Perhaps. The Eternals actor Kit Harington claims his childhood was gender fluid. Harington is gender fluid, huh? I think, I'll just go on here. Bull. Let's go over to Disney Star Wars is dumb. Let's see this. George Lucas sequel trilogy Vision. Non-racist booked out. No, it doesn't look like any updates. Okay, let's try Cosmic Book News. I kind of just want to look at more Indiegogos and have some fun. Ryan Reynolds wanted back as Green Lantern, Zack Snyder. Well, okay, I think I like that idea. Okay, I thought Green Lantern was fine at the best movie. He had problems. All right, let's see. Tom Holland in a. I don't think I like this. Don't really like what I'm looking at here. Tom Holland wanted as Link for Zelda movie. All right. Maybe I should look at that after I look at this. Let's see. Ryan Reynolds is again said to be wanted back for the Snyder Cut of the Justice League movie, which allows the news that Zack will be filming new scenes in October. The info once again comes from YouTuber Grace Randolph, who said the Snyder Cut was going to happen, who interviewed Zack Snyder after it was announced, and who back in June said Ryan Reynolds would be back as Green Lantern for the Snyder Cut. Grace's latest video sees her going over scenes that will still need to be filmed for the Snyder Cut, with mentioned filming more scenes featuring the Martian Manhunter as well as the Justice League cast, where she also says the Green Lantern scene has to be finished. One thing I can tell you now is that half the Green Lantern scene has been filmed, says Randolph, the Batman half, so that just means they have no fit to film the other scene. Which should be very easy to do with Green Lantern. He flies. He's got an electric suit. Well, we'll see what kind of suit Zack Snyder puts him in. Grace continues with the mention that, again, she has heard Zack Snyder wants Ryan Reynolds back as Green Lantern, but I have heard that he wants Ryan Reynolds, explains Randolph. I think, considering how important nostalgia is in these days and that Ryan Reynolds, Green Lantern, came out around the time that these other movies were coming out, I think it would be just absolutely perfect to do it that way. And Ryan Reynolds has been, on Twitter saying that he's open to this again. As I referred to you, this is what they want to happen. So it would be great if Ryan Reynolds shows up there in October and films the other half of this scene. Also touches upon that Zack might have already considered using a different actor for the part, but he says it would still be easy to use Ryan Reynolds, and that Zack wouldn't leave the other actor hanging and would probably take care of him in another movie. I heard that Green Lantern stuff has to be filmed so they could swap in Ryan Reynolds, said Grace. Grace also averts that each of the Snyder Cut episodes, Zack has something big planned, so the Ryan Reynolds Green Lantern would fit perfectly. I think that you want stuff that gets people talking about the Snyder Cut, that makes it must-see every week. She said it's 4 1-hour episodes, and as I told you, a little extra something afterwards each week, and I think having Ryan Reynolds shows up one week as Green Lantern and redeeming himself, I mean, it's just a perfect story. It's fantastic. And again, I believe that's why Zack Snyder and his team want that. We can also add that with MCU getting pushed back by a year, any planned Deadpool movie in the MCU isn't happening for years to come if it ever happens, until having Ryan Reynolds come back as Green Lantern alongside Ben Affleck as Batman. I always liked Ryan Reynolds as Green Lantern. Just the movie had its problems. Henry Cavill as Superman, Jason Momoa, all the guys. Another rumor also offers that Zack Snyder wants to use both Green Lantern and Martian Manhunter at the end of his Snyder Cut as part of this final battle. All right, that's not bad. All right, we looked at that. Let's look at this. Tom Holland, known for playing Marvel's, Spider, is rumored to be wanted to play Link in a Legend of Zelda movie at Netflix. Or should I say Marvel's Wallcrawler is rumored to be wanted to play Link in Legends of Zelda movie at Netflix. Nintendo recently announced it is developing a Super Mario Brothers CGI movie and that it has plans on expanding its brand. So rumor that hit the net offers a Legends of Zelda movie is happening, and Holland could play the main protagonist from the popular video game franchise. YouTube Grace Randolph confirms with her sources that the rumor. YouTube, this is true. Tom Holland is running for Legend of Zelda. It's early days right now. More on a Netflix wish tweeted. This would be on par with Henry Cavill as a Witcher. So I see the thing. Right. So the Witcher. So I see the thinking. Right. Tom Holland reportedly shut down the rumor when a fan mentioned it on Instagram, knowing this is fake. But as Grace notes, it may mean the studio is simply interested in Holland or even a Holland-type actor to play the role of Link. Randolph also added, to make this super clear, Grace also added, to make this super clear, I said wish, which means this is what Netflix has been discussing internally. Also, there's a lesson in Hollywood. Grace also added, to make this super clear, I said wish, which means this is what Netflix has been discussing internally. Also, here's a lesson in Hollywood lingo on casting grids for projects. Actors can be listed as interested in, which means the studio is thinking of approaching them, and talks means they've actually reached out to the actors' representatives. Nintendo is expanding its brand. Nintendo's recent investor report said the company confirmed that Super Mario Bros. Flick will get released in 2022 from Illumination and Universal Pictures, and that we have already embarked on multiple other visual content expansion projects and are pursuing further opportunities. As we shared previously, the Super Mario movie is being financed by Nintendo as well as Universal Pictures, and we are actively involved in planning development and productions. As president, going forward, visual content expansion initiatives may not be limited to film. The scale of our investment will be based on the type of projects, but we will continue to invest in these entertainment expansion initiatives, increase the number of people who have access to us. All right. All right. Let's see this. Anything else? James Gunn, Peacemaker for Guardians of the Galaxy 3. James Gunn, knowing that he will be developing and filming Peacemaker series prior to returning to Marvel for Guardians of the Galaxy 3. Tuesday saw the big announcement from Gunn and HBO. From Gunn, Peacemaker, Max, that John Cena will be starring in Peacemaker series, which will explore the origins of the character that Cena will be playing the upcoming The Suicide Squad film. Following the announcement, Gunn took to social media to field questions where he let it be known Peacemaker will be filmed before Guardians of the Galaxy 3, which still has no release date at Marvel. I'm doing Peacemaker in the time always slotted between the Suicide Squad. Tweeted Gunn, normally I would have been taking more of a break in this place, but it's at COVID. I'm stuck at home. Yeah, and I don't really care about that. I wish you'd go away for good. Since Cena is getting a Peacemaker series, a fan remarked that it must mean the character survives the movie. We're holding off announcing the timeline of the Peacemaker TV show until after the Suicide Squad movie, said Gunn. More Suicide Squad. Let's see. The official announcement did make it. What crap? Film must mean so. The character survives the movie. The official announcement did make it sound as if the series is an origin, but per Gunn's tweets, it seems as if it could be something else, possibly featuring flashbacks to the character's origin. It could be a prequel. We'll have to wait and see. Explore the origin does not necessarily mean prequel, said Gunn. He also confirms that the new HBO Peacemaker will feature additional characters from the Suicide Squad. It will be done, Gunn replied to a fan who questioned if the other characters will be used. Recommended Black played by Peter Davidson in the movie. Crap. I have no hopes for this movie, but maybe this Peacemaker. I don't like Gunn. But so I don't know what to feel about this. I do know I could just want Gunn out of everything in Hollywood because I don't like the man. But I don't. What can I say about this film? I just don't like Gunn. Is what I have to say about it. Did this? Read a few of these. How far are we into this? 21 minutes. Not bad. Now, if you want to, leave me a few tweets, and could you please also hit the like button, and also, because it helps fight the algorithm, and also maybe share this out and see if we can't get more people in here, huh? If you're watching this. Let's see, go back here. I could see that. We looked at this for a bit. Looked at that. Where else to go? Come on. Oh, yeah, we have. Let's go to here. Henry Cavill says he's seen any new footage for it's just like, here's Fast and Furious set off in space. God. Former Indiana, the people writing Indiana Jones says that they don't know what's going on with this. Jeez, this is annoying, isn't it? Fast and Furious in space. I guess I could look at that. It makes me just want to go back over here. There are new Indiegogos out, so maybe I'll go look at that. Blaze. 2 lifelong fight for this. Maybe. Only Death Can Save Us is making more money by the second. Jason could look at this graphic at this. We haven't looked at that for a few days. It's doing very well. Doing very, very well. As you know, it's basically has a girl with a Frankenstein monster. Phobos is a project very close to my heart. I created it over 25 years ago before ever making a dime from my art. I'm completely redrawn and rewritten the whole story several times, and I am happy to finally be able to present the final epic version. This first volume is 304 pages long with a beautiful atmospheric artwork splashing across each page as the story dances playfully with the classic horror mythos. Just check out some of the pages. Yeah, look at this artwork. Yeah, Frankenstein and a little girl or woman. Let's see. Phobos, Ace card, 27,000. Sir King card. Not bad. It's made a good amount of money. Stretch goals. What's inside the goodie bag? Not bad. It's made 27,146. I think this is still its first 30 days, so it could make even more money. It's Fixed goal of 25,000. Not bad. And he actually did it within the first 30 days as well. That's great. So you have that going for you. Phobos from Jason Bubacker's Phobos graphic novel. Looks pretty good. Go back it while you have the chance. Let's see. Phobos hardcover, 30 USD. Not bad. Not bad at all. Horror. Ooh, look at that. That looks good. Let's see. Graham Nolan's The Chenoo continues to make money, and that's damn good. Dirty Work at the Crossroads 2 is made $383. It has 8 days left. It's going to make its 500, and it should be in this for a bit longer. It's got great artwork, and it's got it's got great artwork, and it looks like it has a great story. $5 value 01, 5 USD. Read all the new issues of Dirty Work at the Crossroads on any computer and mobile device. Crap. Value 2, 8 USD. Get caught up on Dirty Work at the Crossroads at via any computer and mobile 2. Value 3, Dirty Work Crossroads 2 PDF. Print. Dirty Work 2, not bad. Value 0, 25. Dirty Work at the Crossroads 1 PDF. Get both. PDF for this. Get $25. You have to for both comic books. That's not too bad. Plus, you're getting a bunch of other stuff with it. And as you see here, our main character is Sunday, who lives on this is basically your classic bad girl, girl protagonist. Is your classic bounty girl fighter who lives in a basically futuristic Western story, and it goes around kicking ass and looks pretty damn good. Look at that artwork. It looks like a good book, and it's nearly been funded. So that's good for it. Let's go look at Graham Nolan's The Chenoo.
Good evening. Tonight's big story centers on the state of emergency declared this morning in Buffalo.
Between 4,000 and 5,000 cars said to be abandoned on city streets.
Buffalo is still very much a city under siege.
Space's wind whips the snow into 30-foot drifts.
Falls Air Base, one of their...
All right, let's look at this. I love this. I really do need to fund this book.
Hello tonight, 10 below zero. Get off the streets and highways as soon as possible.
The Chenoo looks good, doesn't it? As I said, it looks good, doesn't it? The story about an ancient, monster creature that comes off the snow comes and basically goes and attacks people to eat their hearts because it will never feel the warmth again besides eating the hearts of living people. And look at that artwork. Doesn't it look beautiful? Here's the first few pages of it. We have these guys here. They go out there. This guy gets killed by the Chenoo. Then this guy, look, it gets it as well. And we have this guy here doing his job, looking at the stuff. He goes around, he hits something, and stuff like that. Then Chenoo comes up behind, and looks good, doesn't it, folks? Let's see. 60 variant cover foil stamp unlocked. It's made a buttload of money. It's made 78,000. It's going back the Chinoo way of the chance. You can buy each variant of the cover for $25, and this book looks great. October 2020. Yeah, it looks good to me. It's been shipping October 2020. Yeah, this looks definitely great. All right. Doing this a while. Did we have anyone else? No. As I've said before, if you want me to do my Let's Play, you can put chat in like that. I kind of want to just talk about comics today. I can do another Let's Play of tomorrow or so. That was fun looking at the Chinoo. In fact, we've been looking at comics a lot. Maybe I'll go over here and look at some other stuff. Here's film. All right. Let's see about this Omnibus Press. 25 years. Let's look at this.
25 years ago, Omnibus Press burst upon the comic scene with a universe of mighty heroes, insidious villains, and incredible adventure. Via powerful stories like It Begins, Dread Gods, Giant Killers, and Demigod, Omnibus Press made its mark on the industry with larger-than-life stories. The art of Omnibus Press is a massive hardcover collection, more than 330 pages, highlighting all the awesome art that Omnibus Press has generated in the last 25 years. Starting with founder and creator Bart Sears, Omnibus Press.
Let's see that again.
More than 330 pages, highlighting all the awesome art that Omnibus highlighting.
Let me see that again.
More than 330 pages, highlighting all the awesome art that Omnibus Press has generated in the last 25 years.
Yeah, I'm enjoying the art here. If you look at it, it looks pretty damn good. I'll get on with this trailer in a moment. I mean, look at. Okay,
This is a massive hardcover collection, more than 330 pages, highlighting all the awesome art that Omnibus Press has generated in the last 25 years. Starting with founder and creator Bart Sears, Omnibus Press has partnered with an amazing array of artistic talent over the years. Now, for the first time, the best of that art is collected in a huge, oversized volume. The art of Omnibus Press features stunning pieces from the earliest days of Omnibus, right up through the present. The artistic roster includes Bart Sears, Andy Smith, Tom Rainey, Neil Adams, Jim Starlin, Kenneth Rocafort, Kelly Jones, Kevin McGuire, Cully Hamner, Aaron Lopresti, Mike McCone, Daryl Banks, Bob Layton, and many, many more. The volume will also include numerous character pieces that have never been published, created by a wide range of classic and contemporary artists, including Jim Starlin, Jerry Ordway, Rick Leonardi, Aaron Lopresti, Rachel Stott, Joe Phillips, Jeff Johnson, and many more. The art of Omnibus Press, a wide range of classic and contemporary artists, including Jim Starlin, Jerry Ordway, Rick Leonardi, Aaron Lopresti, Rachel Stott, Joe Phillips, Jeff Johnson, and many more. The art of Omnibus Press is only available through this campaign, along with an amazing range of Omnibus Press publications at great savings. Let's make this happen.
All right. That looks pretty good, huh? I mean, it's already been fully funded. One variant cover, 15 USD. Are you actually getting whole comic book issues or something, or just artwork? It's good for what it is. Ooh. So, that's pretty good. All right, let's see. What else is there to look at? 34 minutes in. Not bad. Let's see this. What else is there to look at? Fatal is doing well. Not bad. Kozar, Descend into Madness. All right. Could take a look at some of these new Indiegogos in a moment. Maybe go down here. There's Xenotype and stuff like that. Only death can save us. Let's see. Pirate Queen. It's continuing to make money. Ethan Van Sciver's made a buttload of money. Let's see. All of it looks pretty good. We have this stuff. Battle Maiden Nickel Bomb is doing well. Tales from the Netverse. Let's take a look at that.
Tales from the Netverse. This ongoing anthology collects short stories introducing characters within the Netverse and are all connected to the main series, Nat the Merc. This 64-plus page perfect-bound anthology series collects short stories introducing Nat, Milani, Rose, Zed, and other characters within the Netverse that you'll get to know and love in this prelude. This volume contains 2 previously published Nat stories, as well as the previously published Helena Rose stories, introducing you to those characters. In addition, you'll also be receiving 2 brand new stories by Simon Sim-Paultier. Royal Rumble, colored by 7 Legions Michael Beacon. Also, Nat and Zed, colored by Spartan Scotsman of Xenotype. Arm up and fire off into the Netverse.
Yeah, we have that right here. Looks damn good, doesn't it? You fund this book for $20 or so. Tales from that first book, 25 USD, additional stuff like that. Not bad. Sim Packet, both that and Blood Hunt for $55. It's pretty good. That is some good stuff there. Now, let's go up here, and maybe take a look at some of this stuff. Oh, Chronicles of Calamity has made 5,804, now funding through in demand. Sidekick Island, well, has 8 hours left. It's only 26% done. Too bad. Let's see what to look at next. Let's take a look at Fatal. Or do that after I look at some other stuff. Let's go up here. We have this stuff. Look at this. All right, let's take a look at Fatal. Just a moment. Look at Fatal, which is made of.
We've received a transmission from the planet Thandril. Shall we give it a listen?
I'm calling you because my planet is sick. And not the monarchy, not the royal guard, not a single person on this spinning rock seems to care.
I'm bored. I'm just going to talk about Fatal here. Short summary. A desperate financial situation leads Flynn, an alien exterminator, to follow a distress call to a planet full of sycophants. When Flynn learns that the people's minds have also been invaded, Flynn is stranded and running out of options. He must choose to save the survivors or escape. Yeah, the book is a 52-page graphic novel, and it looks pretty damn good. Look at that artwork, and look at all these creatures in it. Damn, wow. Huh. Huh. All right, that's pretty good. You get a bunch of covers and you get some great artwork here. Looks like a great looking book. Each cover is is very well done and good to buy. All right, we looked at that. Got this stuff here. Let's look at this. A graphic novel. Fierce brings a Southern legend attack a boys basketball team at the Wind River Indian Reservation. Brings a shine legend. Boys. It doesn't look like it's making much money, though. On the River Reservation of Wyoming, the Fort Wilshire Middle School boys basketball team navigates everyday challenges reservation while preparing for their upcoming game in a neighboring town. Meanwhile, fierce creatures of Shoshine, small beings known as the Nimgar, have emerged from hiding with vengeance in their hearts. Through a twist of events, it becomes clear the Nimgar are setting their sights on the traveling basketball team as their first victims on their fervent trek. It all boils down to a hidden and bloody confrontation at the permanent landmark, but a place of particular historical and spiritual significance and its people. But it's a horror fantasy graphic novel, but its core is a stirring drama about a Native American teacher and a coach in the team in which he guides and educates. The goal of the project was to tell an honest story that dealt with the real issues of face on U.S. reservations, but also deliver a living creatures horror story that features Native American characters as an absent not only horror but popular culture. All right, this sounds a bit woke, but maybe not too. It still sounds a little too woke for me. The artwork looks, well, okay. Oh, here is actual artwork up for it. Good. Not bad. Not bad. Not the best, but not bad. This cover isn't too. This cover is a bit boring, though. Okay, I think that's. What else to look at? Claptrap, a movie spoofs in a classic humorous vein. All right, there's that. Let's see. Other stuff to look at. Chronicles Calamity. The Expendables Go to Hell, which has made $273,000 to $208,000. Is doing well. We're doing very well. I should say $273,208,273,200 doing well, so that's good for it. It continues to fund, which is good. If you still want this book, go and get it. There's other stuff here. There's the Pirate Queen. Take a look at that again. Fairy Quest continues to make money about a little girl and her big bad wolf who go on adventures. Butch Cleaver has made $3,975, so that's good.
Hi everyone, my name is Matt Berg. I'm an indie comic artist and writer and creator of Butch Cleaver. So what is Butch Cleaver? Well, if you threw Batman, Swamp Thing, Jonah Hex, and Hellboy into Meat Grinder, Butch Cleaver would come out. Butch Cleaver is a fantasy horror western about a brutal butcher who is killed and brought back to life by a mutant curse that grants him the power to control and weaponize bone. He tries to use said power for revenge, reckoning, and redemption. With influences of old spaghetti westerns, Sin City, and horror movies from the last 80 years, Butch Cleaver might be the book you're aiming for. In this campaign, I'm offering a 48-page colored graphic novel with different tiers, backer input, and stretch goals. I was told I couldn't be an artist. I was told I couldn't make a comic. Now I'm here to ask you, help me prove the haters wrong and back Butch Cleaver. Thank you for your consideration.
All right, that looks good. As I said, Butch Cleaver is a good-looking book. Signed book and trading card, $25. Looks pretty good. Let's see. This Doomsday Kingdom has made some money. Fred Perry's Gold Digger Remastered Book 1, which collects the first 19 issues of his series, is at $36,153. Not bad. All Luck Comics continues funding through demand. We have Jawbreaker's Grand Bazaar, which continues to make money. We also have other stuff. Hollowed Harvest, a Mythoverse comic anthology. Let's see.
Welcome back to the Mythoverse. Hello everyone from the Mythoverse team. Have we got some exciting news for you? We follow the beginnings of Adobe Kroger's action-packed event.
All right, this is boring. If 352, let's just do this. Hello, everyone, from the Mythverse team. We follow the beginnings of Adobe Kroger's action-packed adventures. Been there with young Maeve McKenzie as she came to terms with her true identity and accompanied Ethna Fletcher. She worked out mystical stuff. Now, however, the world of the Mythverse is set to expand in a huge way, and it couldn't have happened in a better time of a year. To that end, it's our pleasure and our privilege to be able to announce that we are prepared to offer on to you an entirely new and original set of stories set in our career-owned independent, universe. Yes, Halloween, All Hallows Eve, Samhain, whatever you choose to call it this time of year, has always been a rise of the feelings of magic, mystery, and wonder for the young at heart. Right. Ever since our successful first joint campaign last year, the creative community surrounding our shared comic universe is swirled with an enthusiasm and energy that is more than gratifying as humbling. Artists and talents and presenters diminish their tireless drive to help the Mythoverse to grow into the rich and varied modern tribute to ancient myth and legend we envisioned when we conceived it originally. Looks pretty good. Not bad. Let's see the artwork here. Okay. All right. Ooh. Good artwork. My best, worst. It's the life of young. It's sort of just to their Fey heritage. Her Fey heritage. Not bad. So she's a fairy of her Fey heritage. Her Fey. All right. This looks like a good-looking book. Hollowed Harvest, a comic anthology. Looks pretty good, and the artwork for it looks damn good, at least what we see of it. Not bad. I looked at this. Let's see, it's going for 75 USD raise. How much are they going for? 3,000? Maybe. I'm surprised they might be able to. Yeah, I think I'll do it. Monster MD. I haven't looked at that for a while. Deep Stalker Crow, Volume 1. Not bad. It's made 928. It's only 12% funded. Let's see. Issues. We have Jawbreaker's Grand Bazaar graphic novel. I think I'll go over to film, though. Let's see. Is Helmet. Movie finishing funds. Our sci-fi comedy feature is half in the can, and we're seeing 13,000 to shoot the back half. 100%. For 8 hours left. Ooh, Ooh. Not bad. Though, maybe I'll go look at this first. Cryptids. Creature feature starring Joe Bob Briggs. They're only legends. That looks good. 32 hours left. Let's take a look at this. But maybe, yeah.
Hi everyone, I'm Justin Seaman.
I'm Zane Hirschberger.
And you might or might not remember us from our films The Barn and The Barn Part 2.
Force of Fear, and some other projects we worked on with other individuals, such as 1031, 1031 Part 2. And
I'll get to this in a moment. I need to read what this is about down here first.
Hi everyone, I'm Justin Seaman.
I'm Zane Hirschberger.
Or should I just look at the trailer first? Maybe I should just go with the trailer.
And you might or might not remember us from our films The Barn and The Barn Part 2.
Force of Fear, and some other projects we worked on with other individuals, such as 1031, 1031 Part 2, and Volumes of Blood 2 horror stories.
Today we're here to tell you about a project we've been working on for quite some time, and actually been working on it simultaneously while we've been making The Barn Part 2 and Force of Fear, and it's called Cryptids.
Yeah, when I was young, I had picked up a book at a book fair, and it's called Monsters You Never Heard Of, and it's by Daniel Cohen. And that just sparked my love of monsters and just anything involving like the supernatural or the paranormal. And I was also a fan of Art Bell, who had a show called Coast to Coast, which was a paranormal radio show. And so I thought we thought it was cool to put them together and kind of create this story with this character named Harlan Dean, who has his own paranormal radio show. And on this particular night, he's inviting the callers to call in with their monster stories, like their scariest stories. And he's going to try and get to the bottom of what's behind these stories.
Yeah, and it's not just us on board with this project. While we were touring our films across the festival circuit, we got a chance to meet a lot of really cool and nice filmmakers, and we brought them on board to make this film with us. And they included Brett DeJager, who made Bone Jangles, Max Groh, who made Bong the Living Dead, Johnny William Holt, who made the Dooms Chapel Horror, and you're going to like this one, Billy Pond. He made a really crazy film called Circus of the Dead.
And we also have some great actors involved, too. And we also have Rocky Gray as our composer.
Yes. So what do we need the money for? Well, I'm going to be honest with you. We've been working on this film for quite some time, and it's all been self-funded. So we really need to help to actually recoup it and to help us finish it. There's 2 more segments that are needed to finish the film, plus the wraparound. And we've been holding off on the wraparound until we could find the right person to play the Major Harlan Dean, who is the host of the radio show. And we were going to do the Indiegogo pitch video, the original video, and launch it in early March. Yeah. And right when we were going to do that, the pandemic happened. So we decided that was not the right time to be asking people for money to do this. But in that time, we got the person that we've been trying to get for quite some time to be the host, and it is none other than Mr. Monster Vision, Mr. Last Drive-In himself, Mr. Joe Bob Briggs.
And we also couldn't have thought of a better person to play this character. I mean, it just fit perfect. So since we've been shooting this video right now, the update video, we already shot his scenes, and Joe Bob killed it. He did a great Harlan Dean.
So what you're about to see are clips and footage that no one has seen, that we've kept secret for years. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the very first sneak peek of Cryptids. Check it out.
I'm your host from the edge of the unknown, Major Harlan Dean, and I'm about to inject you with a little bit of the truth serum. Today marks the beginning of the annual Mothman Festival in Point Pleasant, West Virginia. And to commemorate this wonderful event, I've elected to dedicate this entire show to the theme of cryptozoology. I guess for lack of grace, we're talking about monsters tonight, everybody.
Let me see that again, huh?
The truth serum. Today marks the beginning of the annual Mothman Festival in Point Pleasant, West Virginia. And to commemorate this wonderful event, I've elected to dedicate this entire show to the theme of cryptozoology tonight, everybody.
Oh, not bad. Look at this. Let me do this.
So not only that, we also have some great perks. One of them being we have a lot of merchandise signed by the directors involved, and we also have stuff signed by Joe Bob himself. So if you can, please help donate so we can get this creature feature finished finally.
All right, that was pretty good. This looks like a good movie. It's been only has 32 hours left. It's going for 23,000. I hope this does it. I think this really could do it. It's made 23,000. I hope this thing pushes all the way through. 32 hours left. This might be its first 30 days, though, so they should just extend it if they can. I mean, this is the first time I'm seeing it, so let's see. It looks good. All right, we looked at that. Death count. 32 hours left. 73. Honestly, looks pretty good. All right, let's go to tabletop games. All right, let's see this. Looks not bad. Let's go back here. Anyone else watching us? Ooh, going pretty well. All right. Ooh. Okay. I think I'll go to video games. Let's see this. October Nights is a October Nights. We have Valencia Chaos Spear, which continues to fund and in demand. Let's see this October Nights. Hollow Moon. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, I think. Yeah. I remember this. It's a horror game with Lovecraftian themes and stuff like that. Yeah, we looked at this before. It's made 9,031. It's been fully funded, so that's good. It looks pretty good. Crystal Caverns, a new platformer for MS-DOS. Not bad. Dark Table. This Freelade horror game. New 2020. Let's see this. Skull Against the Black Prairie. Not bad. Honestly, not bad. Okay, looked at this. Looked at video games. Web series and TV shows. Let's take a look at this. Right, publishing, not bad. Let's try writing public. Let's do this. All right. Just a moment. It's going around here. All right. All right. I think I'll go back to comics. Let's see this. Not bad. There's some good looking books out here. Island 19, A Tale of the Bermuda Triangle. Okay. Kozar Descend to Madness. Maybe. Maybe we'll come back to that in a moment. Only death can save us. Take a look at that. All right. Let's.
Take heed, junior adventurers, for it be the Chronicles of Calamity. The mighty tales of everyone's favorite incompetent adventurers will soon be available to hold in your hands. In this wondrous comic book adventure, filled to the brim with action, magic, and assholes. Straight from the tales of the Authors and Dragons podcast, join us.
Let me go back.
In this wondrous comic book adventure, filled to the brim with action, magic, and assholes. Straight from the tales of the Authors and Dragons podcast, join a host of unlikely heroes as they fight evil for fame and profit. Might, magic, morons. In this sumptuously illustrated tome, you'll meet seedy bards, gentle-hearted barbarians, insane paladins, inept rogues, and sexually attractive monks. Foul-mouthed and barely qualified, the first issue sees our heroes united by unlikely circumstances. A demonic invasion. Can they defeat the evil and survive the night, or will they fuck everything up? Maybe both. For just a handful of your mortal monies, you could have the first issue of this ongoing saga delivered directly to your peasant hovel. Illustrated by John Luther Davis, colored by John Segura III, and created and adapted by the Authors and Dragons crew. Be sure to back this exciting and somewhat titillating enterprise today.
And that was Chronicles of Calamity. Looks like a pretty good book. Go fund it while you have the chance. You can still go back it. It's making a. It looks great. Oh, look at this. Ooh. Not bad. Let's go over here now. Let's see this. There's Kozar Descend to Madness. Let's take a look at this.
Kozar Descent into Madness features 43 full-color pages of intricately detailed art that tells a nightmare-fueled story of foul demons, abundant bloodshed, and the insidious corruption of a warrior's psyche. The story centers around a mighty warrior named Chief Baron and his clan of savage swordsmen who embark on a quest into the sacred swamplands of Nimla in search for the mysterious Faceless People, a race of submissive super soldiers who will balance out the odds in a ruthless war between man and demon. But when they're attacked by a flock of flying beasts, their journey proves more fatal than they could have ever imagined. In this campaign, backers get no less than the definitive edition of Kozar Descent into Madness, which comes complete with refined edits, additional story pages, retouched interior artwork, and new wraparound covers. If you're a fan of dark fantasy and medieval horror, this book is for you. Back Kozar Descent into Madness,
Now, let me go back here a
which comes complete with refined edits, additional story pages, retouched interior artwork, and new wraparound covers. If you're a fan of dark fantasy and medieval horror, this book is for you. Back Kozar Descent into Madness today, only on Indiegogo.
All right, that sounds great, huh, folks? Looks like a great looking book. Let's see, and it just looks good. Let's go down here. Not bad. All right, let's see. We're an hour and 5 minutes in. We're just still on one person watching us. We have no chats, but hey, we're having fun, aren't we, folks? And I'm sure there are more people watching us than actually looks. I don't actually know how many people are actually watching you. Let's see. Captain Love, Rise of the Pirate King. Another new issue here of Captain Love and the Rise of the Pirate King. Or should I say? Let's see. All right.
Hi, my name is Drewish, and I'm the author of the Captain Love series. I want to tell you all about the second book, Rise of the Pirate King. Yeah, that's a thing. And in this book, you're going to get everything that you would expect from Captain Love. Yeah, you bet. And I'm blessed enough to be able to use an amazing creative team. If you know what I mean, it feels like the universe is caving in and you love to the rescue. And it seems like nothing will be right again, and you love to the rescue. Captain Love to the rescue. All right now. Now, Captain Love is a space trucker and a former war hero. There is even a legend that he may be immortal. He's accompanied by Spade, who's a living AI. Yes, I said immortal. As in, he cannot die, and it feels like the universe is caving in, and love to the rescue. And it seems like nothing will be right again, and love to the rescue. Captain Love to the rescue. Oh yeah. In this book, you'll get space pirates, sexy girls in sights, monks. There'll be bar fights, space battles, and a lot of awesome junk. There's nudity and violence and swearing within, so this book is mature. That means it's not made for children. And you feel like the universe is caving in, there'll be love to the rescue. And it seems like nothing will be right again. There'll be love to the rescue. Captain 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 Love to the rescue.
Thank you for your time. Please.
Looks pretty good, doesn't it, folks? That's this new book, this new Indiegogo campaign. It looks damn great. Look at that artwork. Pretty good. That was that was Captain Love. The new Captain Love campaign. So go and back it while you have the chance. All right, now 9 minutes in. Right, let's see. Let's go down here. There's this. Pirate Queen. Let's go here. Here's Ethan Van Sciver's Cyberfrog 2. Looks damn good, don't it? You know what? Let me go down here. Let's read this for Warts and All, where you can get a trade paperback of all the 90s Cyberfrog comics right there, which are the new cover and stuff. Looks pretty good. Let's go read this comic book sample, though. Let me do this. If I could still talk, I'd let us both off the hook. Let them have the carcass of this planet. They wrecked Heather. We did all we could. Once they chose to come here, it was already... well, it was over. The Vespers can have the world, and I hope they choke on it. But if I said that here now, would break her heart for good, and she must continue to survive this for Lily's sake. Little Lily, who recognized me from that awful tattoo her mother has of me on her shoulder, it was still bleeding when Heather first showed it to me 22 years ago. Kind of like how I'm bleeding on her shoulder now. I try to chuckle, but my throat sounds like a rusty chainsaw that won't start up, and Heather squeezes me tighter. Kil'jaeden, wherever you are, if you're still alive, you were right about humans, and I will die for them. Here we have the Vespid realizing that Saberfrog is back. They go after him, and you see what happened in this. Pine Barrens, Jersey. I don't believe it. You're Heather Swan's daughter? My mom's name is Heather Owen. Her maiden name is Swan. I'm Lily, and you're Saberfrog. She used to talk about you a bunch. Yeah? What are you wandering in the woods without her for? Dude, I'm wearing red like I'm supposed to. Not everyone needs to be constantly connected to their mom. I do. So what's up with the redness? It's one of the rules. Stay in the trees, stay near the smoke, never panic, and always wear red. What for? They can't see us when we wear red. We're invisible to them. Froggy. Where? I don't believe it. Where have you been? I told you I'd come back for you. Where have you been all this time? Oh, hey, I missed you too, kid. Everything's going to be okay. It's all going to be okay now. I know, I believe you. Well, I'd love to stay and catch up, but works for me. Stick around. No, I need to go. Bad idea. Worst idea of all time. My dad is lost. He's been missing for a year. He needs me to find him. Lily, going out there alone is insane. I'll help you but my cybernetics seem to be offline. I'm disabled. As soon as I can find Kil'jaeden and reconnect with her, you're offline? Without Kil'jaeden, you're defenseless. You can't grow weapons. You can't even heal yourself. How are you going to save us? It was pretty fun there. As you can see, Ethan Van Sciver continues to keep adding stuff to his campaign and about to launch a new campaign right here. And he's going to be fulfilling it soon enough. Looks pretty damn good from what I'm seeing here. As you know, I already backed this for the Ides of March cover, which is a rare variant cover, but I like to back this again for the Saberfrog, this cover here, as you can see, as well as for the Salamandroid Death Sting book. I want both of those, one so I can read, and all of them to read, and also they get the free comics and other stuff that comes along with the perks. So if I back that, I'm also getting other stuff like and stuff as well, and that looks pretty good. Here we have this. Looks damn good. Having some fun here and looking at what's going on. Looking at Saberfrog is fun. As you know, I'm getting a bunch of with every perk that Saberfrog 2 Wrecked Planet has broken. I'm getting a bunch of stuff that'll come along with my own book. Along with my book, I'm getting a free comic book that comes with it, as well as all this other stuff like trading cards and anything else he's included. So that's good for me. And I'll get double more once I back it for the Jar Lee cover and the Salamandroid Death Sting book, because both, as I said before, this Salamandroid also comes with a free comic book because of all the perks that were all the stretch goals that were reached and made. Both books, Jarlee's, the Saberfrog 2 Wrecked Planet comes with a free book because of stretch goals, and Salamandroid Salamandroid Death Sting also comes with a free comic book. So when I back them, I'm not only getting two comic books, I'm getting 4 comic books. So that'll be great. I'll have them shipped to me in the chicken box, and that'll just be great. Let's see here. Not bad. I'm going to say this. Go over and subscribe to, Stitch Together Picks. Stitch Together Picks is a YouTube channel that deserves far more subscribers. He does reviews of movies and stuff like that, and you'll love him. You'll laugh. He has this character called a maniacal cinephile who is just fun as hell to watch. And remember, you just go and subscribe to his channel. You'll love it. As well as go over and subscribe to Creepy Little Book. Creepy Little Book is like the Art Bell radio show. He talks about the weird and strange things that go on in the world, like ghosts and stuff, and aliens and demons, or like that. Or should I say he talks about aliens and ghosts, the supernatural stuff that he does. He also releases these mini videos, these videos that are about 8 minutes or shorter long. He talks about weird things that go on, and on these videos he talks about the weird things that go on in the world as well. He does these short videos and people really love them. You might want to, if you like those short videos and stuff, you'll love them. But as I said, he does live streams every night around 9 o'clock, and you'll love him as he talks about the weird and strange things. As I said, aliens and ghosts and anything else that comes up. He talks about it, and you learn more all the time when you hear him talk about them, and you find out about all the stuff that you've never heard of before. That is incredible to hear. So go and subscribe to Creepy Little Book, as well as go over to Twitch and subscribe to Robot Co-op. They do these live streams, and they also have a YouTube channel, so go and subscribe to Robot Co-op on YouTube. But on Twitch, they do all these new live streams, and you'll love their live streams when they're playing video games. They are fun as hell. You'll love them. That's Robot Co-op. As well as go over to my own YouTube channel, Read Comics They're Better. Yeah. Oh, before I do that, go over and subscribe to Comic Artist Pro Secrets. That's Ethan Van Sciver's channel, as well as Comics Matter with your boy Zach. Both channels are doing well, but they deserve more subscribers because they do good stuff. And go over and subscribe to my own YouTube channel, Read Comics They're Bad for You. It's there is misspelled. It's as I said there's misspelled. It's THERE. So it'll be easier to find. That's Read Comics They're Bad for You, and there is misspelled. It's THERE. So there, it's easier to find. Should I repeat that again? As well as go over to Library and BitChute and subscribe to my channels in those two websites. They're both under the name Comic Freak. As well as make sure when you're subscribing to my YouTube channel once more, that's Read Comics They're Bad for You. There is misspelled. It's THERE. So it's easier to find. Go and make sure you're still subscribed, and go over and hit that like button so you get all my videos and stuff. Remember, folks, what else is it? I'll be back again tomorrow around 5 o'clock or 6 o'clock for another live stream. So be sure to come back and check me out then. All right, I did this. 18 minutes in, not bad. Anything else to talk about? Oh, yeah. When I have my own Indiegogo up, Scumdogs, go and back it. It'll be up on Indiegogo for you to back, okay? And remember, I'm going to try and get my campaign out to you sooner, so you can go and back for the Scumdogs. So you can go back my campaign. You'll love it. All right, till tomorrow, folks. I'm Chris Williams from the Scumdogs Kennel. I'll be back again tomorrow for another great live stream. So be sure to come back again then, around 5 o'clock or 6 o'clock. Till then, folks, I'll see you all again soon. Bye.